Hello and welcome to the monthly review for May 2015. With the general election now well and truly behind us, some are starting to ask if perhaps we've noticed any significant changes in the property market in Witney and the surrounding villages. Significant? Well, probably not, but there are a few changes that are worth commenting on, whilst the overview of course remains consistent if nothing else. Shortage of property and a healthy number of people looking to buy. As we take a look at the month-on-month changes this year, we can see that the total number of properties on the market continues to edge upwards, shown here in blue. But as usual, the majority of these are already under offer or sold subject to contract, leaving the number of properties for sale and available, shown here in red, hovering around the 200 mark each month and not really increasing that much at all. Looking back over the last 4 years, we are still quite some way behind where we have historically been at the end of May each year. This number didn't really reduce in the lead up to the general election and hasn't yet picked up following the result. So I think we are now going to see maybe more properties come to the market in the coming weeks. As the Council for Mortgage Lenders put it quite nicely earlier this week, a favourable economic backdrop and an end to electoral uncertainty should help to underpin a gentle housing market upturn. The percentage of total stock that is currently under offer, or the sold rate as we often call it, has got itself a little stuck over the last couple of months at just under 50% or so. In itself nothing of real significance, but certainly something that caught my eye. When you drill deeper into these numbers, you can see that the sold rate in Witney edged forward slightly this month, shown here in red, but it was the villages, shown here in blue, that actually dropped back. And when you check village by village, it's just Bampton actually this month that slipped backwards, with 25 properties now for sale and just 8 under offer, creating a sold rate of just 24%. I think this turns the downturn effect that many people are talking about into more like a downturn effect, but in all seriousness, we love Bampton and they've been very successful in the village over the years, so look out for a great change here over the coming weeks. The speed of sale, and that's the number of weeks the property is available before it finds a buyer, dropped again last month, as you would expect really for this time of year, which of course is great news, meaning the average across Witney and the outlying villages is now down to just 10 weeks. With this being an average, of course, across all agents, this means that many properties, particularly those that are correctly priced, are selling in a much shorter time, just days in some cases. The outlook for the coming weeks, well, much of the same, I would say. We're keeping an eye on the impact of the recent negative inflation news and also the budget that George Osborne has announced for the 8th of July. Housing issues were certainly very high on the agenda for all political parties, and we're therefore looking now to the news to help to improve the supply of property to the current marketplace. Thank you again very much indeed for watching this month's update. There'll be more on our property price index in next month's video, and if you have any queries or questions, then of course please do get in touch. Thank you.